Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. Now, in the last episode, we started building a new area of our town. We started building our area over here to take advantage of all these lovely resources just hidden away so close to home, and so that we can eventually build a mining district over here. And in the meantime, we are also starting to deal with issues related to additional housing, such as keeping our food up, giving ourselves some more farms and whatnot, and trying to give ourselves some infrastructure over in this area so people don't have to walk 90 miles to get anything. Now, that is basically our continued goal here. We're trying to get this settlement set up whilst these ones continue to thrive, hopefully anyway. And we're still looking for a couple things from our traders. We're looking to acquire, for example, sheep and cattle, and potentially some more plantable crops. The reason we particularly want those... Whoa, we got a fire. Alright, let's see if this fire is more devastating than the previous ones. Hopefully it isn't. This is right near all of our mainland stuff. Hopefully people can deal with this. They don't seem too bothered by it, honestly. Guys, there's a fire here. Can I increase the priority of the fire? Oh, you can. Alright, increase that priority super high. Guys, put out these fires. Go, go, go. Can we stop the fire from spreading? It's raining, which is bound to help. Oh, yeah. Okay, we only lost one house. I don't think anything bad happened, apart from the fact that the house caught fire. Nobody died or anything. We probably lost some food or whatever was in the house, but we can just rebuild it. That's fine. I don't think that hurts us hardly at all. So, there we go. That was the second fire I think we've had. We might have had another one. I don't remember if we had one before this. But that was a very, very harmless fire. It's hard for me to remember now what's actually happened in this playthrough and what happened in the area of the game that didn't happen now because I had to get rid of the footage. But anyway, we've had a couple fires in this game so far. I think I've only had two, so I think they were both in what's actually been shown. And both of them have been completely unimportant. I kind of assumed, since these are wooden houses, they'd burn a lot more quickly and like they'd spread to the stuff on the other side of the street and just wreck our stuff. But nope, we got lucky here. Alright, our school is full. We're going to want to build another one of those soon. And make sure we actually get this area completed before we try and do anything else here. I got a lot of tasks underway, like cutting lots of trees and stone and iron and doing all kinds of things. People are getting a lot of iron for us, which is nice, but not exactly what I immediately needed. I do want to get another school built, though. We don't need one immediately, because we're still fairly close to the cap, which means that people keep graduating before the new students need to come in. So that's fine, but it does mean that we're constantly close to the edge. What do these guys want to trade us? They got potatoes, fish, cherry seeds, chestnut, peach seeds, plums, herbs, berries, lettuce, and eggs. Well, I don't need any of those things. Thanks for the offer, though. We are lowering our food level slowly, though. Stonewall. That is a... Stonewall. That's an awful name. Brandel. Man, the names in this game are the best. Alright. So, in order to help compensate for the food situation, I think we're going to build another, another set of 4 foresters' lodges and whatnot over in this area. So we can get a bit of extra food from that to help support our new settlement, and we might build some more farms too once our population grows a bit more, but we don't really have the population to support that right now, so we're not going to worry about it just yet. Now, these guys should have everything they need right now to deal with all this stuff. They just need to actually get these areas completed. Main problem, though, like I've mentioned, is the fact that I have a lot of things that I want them all to work on at the same time, which really slows down how much we can get done. Which is why we're playing on 10 times speed, because that way it doesn't really matter that much. But I think we're going to try and build ourselves our school over in this area. So we're going to extend our roads a little bit. Extend our roads over this way. I don't want to turn here, but there's a tree in the way. Oh, no, there's not. There we go. So we'll build a road over this way, and we're going to build ourselves our school in this area. So, where's that? There's our schoolhouse. Perfect. We're going to place our schoolhouse down there, I think, and that'll do for now. We'll get a blacksmith's over here too, but the schoolhouse will be fine for now. We don't need the tools yet until we actually start doing our quarrying, in which actually uses up tools at a surprising rate. Normally our tools are like a resource that we eternally have more than we need, but once you start doing mining, you really burn through them quickly. That should help keep our population intelligent, though. Having an educated populace means that they do everything more efficiently than their uneducated compatriots would have. So it's very nice to keep your population smart. Oh, this is still getting very slowly built. We could also try and upgrade more houses to stone, but right now I want to use the stone we have to build up our new settlement rather than just augmenting one we've already got. I'm surprised nobody's been doing this yet. There's some weird builder action going on right now. Weird laborer action as well. Let's leave it at 15 laborers is probably a good idea. We have a lot of children who are growing up, which is great, but still, until we can get this settlement really built up, we're going to have a problem. I think what we're going to do is, on the other side of the stockpiles, we're going to build a bunch more houses. Just separate them a little bit so they're not all packed together. So not every area looks the same. We have a strip, we have a block. This one is going to be some separate blocks. And we'll see how it turns out. Either way, I'm looking forward to building up this little town. People need to hurry up and do it. I wonder what these people are, what their jobs are. Where do you guys go? You're doing work close. You're at the fishing hut, okay. Looks like most of those people are laborers, which is basically what we wanted. They'll do work nearby, which is perfect. Alright. Our schools are still full, but we're building more, so that's not a problem. Everything else seems to be working pretty smoothly. That construction is going very slowly, but I imagine it's because they're, like, trying to work over here. I don't know, though. I'm not convinced that they're actually doing that. Some of the laborers are cutting the trees, which is good, but that's what 10 times speed is for. People don't seem to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. Either way, we'll let them keep working. A lot of them are probably gathering the resources from in here, which I told them to get. I might just cancel that for now, because we have plenty for the time being, and get them to actually complete the tasks I've set them. So let's just cancel the removal tasks in here, if there are any left turned on. I don't see any, surprisingly enough. I know I turned the trees to be removed, but I guess nothing else is still set. Did we gather all the stone already? Oh my goodness. We did gather almost all the stone already. Well, that didn't last long, but this is what it's for, building up a new area so we can gather more stone. And it looks like they're starting to cut the trees now, which is great. Lots of people being born, lots of people growing up, which is very good. Keeps our population healthy, which is exactly what we want. Overall, we're looking pretty safe right now. I should probably switch these crops around soon, otherwise we're going to have some problems with our soil not producing as well as we'd like. But there we go. This is what I'm talking about. Deforestation on a wide scale. Fantastic. Yeah. Alright, that's ideal. So this is looking good. We're cutting down the trees like we wanted here. This is what 10 times speed production should look like. As everything just gets sliced into teeny-weeny bits. Perfect. Of course, the ones that are in the build area got left behind, because why not, but the rest of them got cut down pretty quick, which is good. We are still on like a slight... Oh, hang on. Maximum logs, really. Okay, let's go up to 2,000. No reason to limit that. We're still in a bit of a resource deficit, but overall we should be okay here. Let's buff ourselves up to a full 10 builders and see if that'll actually get them to build these things more quickly, or if we are really just waiting for the laborers, which it looks like we are. Have they started to move anything out of here yet? Yes, they have. Good. They've cleared out that stockpile, which is good. It means that our resources are more accessible. Looking good here so far. We're waiting for another trader as well, so we can get access to more pasturable animals. Alright, well, we have our resources. Here's another trader. What do you have? You have cattle. Perfect. Let's slow down time for a minute here and see if we can do some business with you. You don't want our herbs, so let's get you some tools instead, because those are pretty good trade value. For every 100 tools we trade you, we can get a cow. So let's go up to 250, I guess? 260? Why not? We'll take the herbs out, because these guys... I'll leave those herbs in. Why not? Doesn't matter. Doesn't make any difference, really. But we'll bring some more tools in, so we can trade with those. How much trade value do we get out of these coats? Is that... No? Okay, that's 600 units. We can probably afford to get 4 cattle this way. 3 cattle, maybe? If we get too few cattle, it'll take a long time for us to actually be able to have our population grow. Cattle and sheep do not reproduce as quickly as chickens. But at least we'll have some, and they'll be able to grow their population from there. We're going to start building a pasture to put them in, because we know we're going to buy some, so we might as well get ready for them once they're here. We'll make a nice big 15 by 15 pasture, and that should be nice and easy to complete. A lot of hungry people, though. I don't like that. Go get some food, you silly people. There's food all over this place. Although, I admit there's none over here yet. Please don't start starving, just because you don't eat. Okay, good. I think they're going to make it to food. We really need to get that market built, though, otherwise people are going to have a hard time getting the resources they need to not starve all the time. We're hitting our firewood cap, which is still fine. 750 seems like a pretty decent level. Well, I might boost it up a little bit since we do have a lot more wood now, and having a higher cap would mean I don't have to worry so much about not having any in the winter. And we're not really in danger of running out of wood anytime soon. There we go. They're finally getting this all cut down, which is a good deal. And hopefully the builders will come in and actually build the thing. Once they can remove the wood over to the stockpile, that'll be great as well. Things are looking pretty good here. Things are looking pretty good. Oh, hang on. Whoa, 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 boss. Don't want that trader to leave yet. Alright, so we have most of the tools we wanted. So let's make sure we at least get a couple cattle before I forget. We need 2 at the minimum. And if we can get more than that, if they actually bring the things we need over there, that'll be great. But we want to make sure that we don't misjudge anything here and wind up with nothing. And now we'll just reduce this down to 100 that we want, and that'll let us get 1 more cow. 1 more cow should be enough, I think. 3 cows would be a pretty decent number. It's not ideal, but at least they'll repopulate quicker than with 2. 2 is really slow. So that should be fine. Cut down that last tree, you silly people, so you can actually get your market built. You need that thing. Why are you carrying the logs all the way back over there? Just put them in the market, in the stockpile right beside you. Whatever. Alright, so once we start getting these things constructed, that'll be nice. But for now, we're not going to worry too much about it. We're going to come back over here. Oh, we left. Well, we got the 2 cows we needed at minimum. That's fine. At least we got 2 of them. So, our pasture is just about finished. That's what I get for playing on 10 times speed. Normally I like to play on 5 times speed because it's still fast, but it's not so easy to like miss out on things like that, whereas we probably could have gotten away with buying another one. Oh, somebody died. Why'd you die of starvation? Is it because people didn't bother to build this thing? I bet you it's because people didn't bother to build this market yet. Hurry up and build the market, guys. That way nobody else needs to starve. It's because they need to walk so far to get food and bedding. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens here once we actually get that built. It might make things a bit easier for people. Alright, we'll make this set to cattle. We'll set 2 people to work there, and there we go. That should very slowly start having our cattle move over. Yeah, they're already gone from there. I don't know where they went, but they're gone. Cows, where are you? Oh, they're already there. What do you know? Moo. Alright, well, that'll be good. We have our cows in our pasture. We're getting our market built at long last, which is also very good. School is built. Perfect. Took them a while to start getting going, but now we actually have some of the infrastructure we need to keep this place from killing our inhabitants, which is kind of important, as they'd say. What else do we need here? We don't need that many builders. Once this is done, we're not going to need... Once this is done, that's words. Once that's done, we're not going to need any builders. So in the meantime, I'm going to try and build myself another stockpile like I wanted where I actually want it, which is... Why can't I play... What's wrong? Is there a piece of road there I didn't remove properly? I bet you there is. Yep. Alright. Now there's no road there. Perfect. Oh, somebody actually built that one. That's the problem. Alright, well our market is finished, so people should be able to actually store food here, which will be good. That should prevent people from constantly starving to death, which is ideal. We have our school, so I should deal with our excess student population. There's only like 1 student here, yeah. But hey, small class size means for better tuition, right? I don't know. But doesn't matter. We're going to build ourselves our other stockpile on the other side. Once somebody actually removes that road, which they have. Go back down to 5 times speed. Don't like 10 times speed. It's too fast. Too fast. Stockpile. We're going to build a stockpile. I don't know why... Whoa, hang on. I don't even know why I removed that road, because I want to put a street in beside it. I think I can still put a street there, can't I? Right inside there? Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, don't know why I bothered about that. Anyway, let's put ourselves in our stockpile here. There we go. It's going to be a little bit too big to actually fill the area. But we'll put one in anyway, and we'll just fill in the rest of the space, most likely with another smaller stockpile. Won't be quite as nice as if we could stretch it the whole way, but for some reason they're limited in size quite severely, so you can't build them quite as big as I'd like. Doesn't really matter, though. So, beyond that, we want to try and build ourselves our little gatherer, hunter, forester, herbalist set, since as you can see we're actually quickly running out of herbs. Okay, well, we don't need any builders right now, but we're going to need some in a second once I get this set to build. I think we're going to build these things over in this area and have people come into town to do it, so I don't know if I want to build it over here. I kind of want to deforest this area so I can build mines there. Or quarries, rather. Lots of nice mountain space. We have some nomads at our town hall, though, so let's slow things down and go take a look and see how many nomads we have. Nomads. 16 nomads. Sure, we'll allow them citizenship. They probably don't have homes yet, but if they do, that's fine. It's a nice boost to our population. It might make people sick, and since we're low on herbs, that could be a problem. But for now, I'm not going to worry too much about that. What we're going to do immediately, though, is we're going to build some more herbalists in the locations we already have set up. So in our little communities that already have these sets, we're just going to build in herbalist shops. And those 2 additional herbalists should give us way more herbs than we need. At least for the time being. Still only 2 cows? Still only 2 cows. That's fine, though. 16 chickens, looking good. But yeah, so I think we're going to try and build ourselves another little section over here. I'm just not sure how much space I want to take away. If I put them over here, that might be okay. How large are they? Let's see. We'll put down a gatherer. Gatherer's hut. I want to give them a good amount of area to actually work with, but I don't want them to be too close to our population, so I can't build houses. I don't want them to be too close to our pastures, so I can't build anything there either. This looks like a pretty good spot, though. So to place down our gatherer's hut here, we're going to place down our hunter's cabin. Where is it? There it is. Place down our hunting cabin right beside it. Perfect. And I'll place down a forester's lodge right beside those. Lovely. That way everything should be nicely placed so we can actually take advantage of those. People will be able to bring the resources back over here, and things should be all tickety-boo. I might actually try and build myself some more homes over here already. To deal with the new population coming in, and hopefully our food stores will be able to handle it. We're dropping pretty quick. Might need to build some more farms. Only 66% educated. That's not great. There's a lot of people living in here right now. Oh yes, there are lots of people living in the boarding house. Okay, we need to get a better housing situation going fairly quickly, otherwise our population isn't going to be too happy with us. Did I build this like flush here? No, there's a road beside there, I think. Double check. Is there a road there? I don't know if there was, but there is now. Alright, and we'll make sure this one extends up to there so we can run it across to there. It doesn't actually quite fit like I'd hoped it would, but whatever, doesn't matter. And we're going to also mark this one for removal because I don't want to have 2 stockpiles here. Just put that one in temporarily whilst we built it. There we go. Okay, now that's all well and good. Time to build another set of homes. So, stone houses it is. We're going to put this one starting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all we're going to build for right now. We'll probably build them up more in a second. And we're also going to build a road that goes up alongside them. To there. Perfect. That way we'll be able to actually accommodate more of our new population, and they will be able to help grow our population further. Of course, we're going to need more food production to deal with these people because they are eating a lot of stuff. We have a lot of free laborers who are not doing anything, so for the time being, I'm going to quickly... Hang on. Whoop. What do you got? You got pumpkin seeds, venison, corn, pecans, warm coats, pepper seeds. I'm going to get some peppers. Apples, pears. You have everything. Holy cow. Cabbages. Let's get some peppers. That'd be a nice alternative. Or pumpkins. Some pumpkins. Let's get some pumpkins. Can I trade for pumpkin seeds? I'll need a lot of stuff to trade for pumpkin seeds properly. We can bring in a whole bunch of hide coats. That should make it a lot easier. Bring up to 200 hide coats. And I don't want to use too many tools because we don't have too much stockpile. Will he trade for herbs? He will. I don't have many herbs to sell, though, either. Or food. We're actually kind of low on resources here. Let's see if he'll accept those things in exchange for it. I don't know how much value that is. We'll have to wait and see. And in the meantime, these things are being built, which is good. I have a lot of builder jobs that need to get done, so let's put ourselves up to 10 builders. See if that'll help get it done a little bit quicker. What was I doing a second ago, though? I was building houses. Additional farms? That was what I was going to go do, right. I was going to put in additional farms. So let's add some more orchards here, some more crop fields. Add another 10 by 10. There we go. Add another 10 by 10. There we go. We'll even add a couple more 10 by 10 fields. We'll build a set of 9 now, which should be more than enough to boost our food quite happily. People will need to remove those trees and such, but that's not a problem right now. Our food situation is getting a little bit tense, though. Let's come over here. Do we have enough to make a trade now? Nope, we definitely do not. If I trade the 140 herbs that we have, the 100 iron that I've got, and all the hide coats that we have, we're still a little bit short. Once they bring in all of the other hide coats, we should be fine, though, because that is a lot of value right there. So let's just boost our simulation speed up a little bit. Somebody actually needs to come bring this stuff here, though. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to make this trade. And I really want to get another kind of seed to help make sure we have 3 different things coming in from our farms. Come on, guys. Work with me here. There's a lot of laborers. You gotta help me out a little. It's already summer, so it's too late to start farming anything new. These guys are going to gather these resources. Hopefully, we don't run into any problems here. We're going to be very low on stone once we start building these homes. I think they already have, more or less. No. No, what did all that stone get used for? It must have been used for these buildings out here. Huh. Alright, well, we're very low on stone now, so that's a concerning element. Let's reduce our builders again. We don't need that many. Is the stuff here so I can trade yet? I think it is. Alright, let's make sure we can actually make this trade. We'll trade the 140 herbs that we have. There we go. We'll trade our iron tools. Not all of them if we can help it. And a bunch of coats. There we go. That's perfect. No, we need a little bit more. That's too many. Let's go up to 90. That's not bad. 87? That's it. Okay, pumpkin seeds for 87. Make the trade. Alright, we got pumpkins now. Perfect. I might even trade some more to get some more food to make sure we don't die here. So let's go into the inventory and reduce the hide coat count back down to like 60. And reduce the tool count down to like 40. We don't really want to have anything in here right now, actually. It's just, you don't need anything. Don't need them. But I will trade them some more hide coats in exchange for 1,000 food. Is that even worth it? I don't know. Whatever, we'll get some pecans. We want to get some food here because otherwise we're going to be in trouble if we can't get our farms and whatnot producing quickly enough to help us not starve. So that little trade there will help mitigate that problem. And there we go. Nothing is in the trade depot. We don't want to actually have anything stored there because otherwise we're not going to have enough of it for ourselves. We're very low on these herbs and whatnot. We'll boost up our herbalists up to 4 of those since we do have another building finished. I guess this one is the one that's not complete yet. Yes, it is being built though. All of our stone that we needed is there, so that's good. We're going to come over this way. We're going to set them to remove more stone because there is more in the area. Not a whole lot more, but there's some. There we go. Gotta get all the stone off this map if we can help it. And there's plenty to go around, thankfully. We've got lots of iron left, so that's not a concern yet. Okay, this settlement's coming along nicely, though. It's actually getting nicely built up, I think. Very good. Our cattle, we have still only got 2 cattle, which is a bit worrying. If they don't reproduce before they die, we'll be in trouble. But I doubt that'll be an immediate problem. We'll need to add some more farmers in a second, but we don't need to do that till next season, till next spring anyway, because we're not going to be able to get any more food before then. Hopefully we don't starve. That's our key here. Don't starve and keep going forwards. We need 26 builders for all the building tasks we have right now. Presumably it's the homes, this set of buildings over here, and the herbalists on the other side. These are all full of resources, so that's good. There's a lot of construction going on right now, isn't there? That's good, though. It means that our population, our settlement is growing. Xanadu will turn into an even more glorious utopia. Alright, let's just bump our builders up to, 15 for a bit so they can get everything they need to get done. Otherwise, we'd be here all day waiting for these constructions to finish. Because they already have all the resources in them, they just don't have enough people doing them to actually get them done. That's more like it, though. There we go. Now, we're going to lose some more of our population once these constructions are finished, because we're going to have people doing those jobs instead of doing whatever they're doing now, helping us to gather resources and what have you. But I don't think that's going to be an immediate problem, because, like I said, we'll have people doing what we need them to do. We have 12 people working in forestry right now. I might need to reduce that number a little bit, or just not put anybody else in there, because I don't know if we really need that many foresters working. Getting the wood is nice, because they'll cut down these trees automatically, but we don't need to be quite so fast, I don't think. Surprised it's not done yet. Kind of expected that one to get done first, because it's all by itself. But nope, they've already started over here. Alright, let's make sure we have enough people to work the hunting cabin here. There's plenty of things to hunt. Up to 16 gatherers as well, so they can get us more plant matter to eat. And generally we're looking pretty solid here. Alright, all of our farms are ready, so what we're going to do now is we're going to reset these. This one's going to be pumpkins. Pumpkins, and you can be pumpkins. This one will be wheat, I guess, and the top row will be squash. Wheat, you can be squash. You can be squash, and you can be squash. Now we do need to make sure we bump up the maximum workers to ensure that everything actually gets done, because I'm not convinced that 2 is enough still for a 10 by 10 farm. We need a bazillion workers there, though, and a whole bunch of people just died of old age. So that's going to slow down our ability to actually man those buildings. But whatever, we'll make do. We also put a bunch of people into other jobs, which seriously reduced our free laborer population. But once we get these homes built, we should get some more children, and then we should be able to do what we need to get done. I should also build a road from here back to our main civilization. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for them to get anywhere. And somebody just fell off a ladder and died while fishing. That's an unusual event. Also, I closed my log there by mistake. Look at these people dying. Stop it. Our population's small enough as it is. You can't keep killing yourselves. How are we going to get anything done here? Be careful when you're at work. Take the necessary precautions. Alright, well, overall I think we're going to be okay. I think by the time we get our next harvest we should be massively fine, as long as we can get enough farmers working to actually take in that harvest. That's the biggest concern right now, is we might not actually have enough people. I'll probably have to take down the foresters like I was just mentioning, reduce them down to about half. That'll give us the extra laborers I can put into farming. And then we should be okay. But we're in a bit of a tricky spot right now. Hopefully pumpkins actually give you a good amount of food. I haven't experimented with them ever before, so I don't know how good they are. But we'll try it. Let's bump these up to almost maximum is what I'm hoping for here. We're going to reduce our builders again, reduce our... anything else I can easily cut down on? Let's do another cut back on foresters. So we can actually have enough people doing the jobs we need. And we'll have to see how this turns out, I guess. We have a whole bazillion farmers, which might be too many. I don't really know. But we'll find out, I guess. I want us to not starve is our key element here. We might be a little bit slower in the production for a while, but if we don't starve, that'll be a good enough thing for me. Only 2 houses left to be built. Very nice. I can actually put more people into herbalist jobs if I really want to. But for now, I don't think that's our highest priority. We need to keep a couple free laborers, otherwise we're going to be done for. This is looking pretty good, though. If you ask me, our civilization is coming along nicely. We've got a lot of little pockets of stuff going on here. How many people are there? 37 of 112 graves. Okay, we've got a lot of room left in that graveyard, which is good. Overall, I'm not too worried about whatever's going on right now. Lots of people planting, which is also very good. We have a trader who's arrived. Hello. I don't have much I can afford to trade with. He has sheep, though. Well, I really don't have enough to trade with, but I'm going to trade him some more coats, because I want to get some sheep. That'll give us wool, which means we can start making warm coats, which are better for the winters. So, we're going to bring over more coats. We're going to bring over another 100. That's 1,500 value. And I'll also give them some tools, I guess. Because tools are worth 8 each, so that's another 160 value. That's enough, I think. That's enough to buy 2 sheep, 3 sheep. They're only 600 each, actually. So that's enough to buy 3 sheep. Is it? No. I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's bring some tools over here. There we go. We should be able to buy 3 sheep, which is what I'm looking to buy. And then we'll be able to have some sheep farms, which will be lovely. We'll need to build another pasture, mind you, which is more work for people to be doing, but that's fine. Build another pasture here, another 15 by 15 pasture. Good. It's not like you guys don't already have too much to do. And our last house is getting built. Very nice. So we might actually be okay here. We're very low on food. We might actually be okay here. Yes, the reserve of food is certainly low. Can I make this trade yet? No. We'll have to wait a little while for that to actually happen. With only 3 laborers free. It's probably a problem. Either way, thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, and we are going to be stopping this episode here for now. You'll have to come back next time to see what happens, whether we starve or not, and whether we actually can manage to get these sheep before this trader leaves. Either way, until then, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.